Do you want to know a woman's biggest emotional flaw is? Well, I'll tell you, and it's probably not what you think. In fact, most guys don't know this, but I'll share the answer in this short video. Once you know the secret, you'll be aware of something that 99% of guys out there don't know. Does that sound good to you? Okay, but before we get started, here's something you should know. Some guys want to know a woman's weaknesses for the wrong reasons. They hate women and want to hurt them by using that knowledge. This video isn't for those assholes. In fact, I created this video for guys who genuinely care about women. I'm sharing this knowledge because I want you to find that special woman and make her happy. That's my goal. Now, I understand what you might be thinking. How can exploiting a woman's emotional flaw lead to her happiness? It sounds contradictory, doesn't it? Let me answer that with another question. What's the biggest cause for a woman to be unhappy? It's when she's stuck with a man who doesn't understand what she wants. You see, your woman will expect you to know how to make her happy, because sometimes a woman doesn't even know what makes her happy. Sounds unbelievable, right? But it's true, and it's the burden on the man's shoulders to figure out what makes a woman happy. So, here's what you're going to learn here today. You'll understand how to make a woman happy by doing something seemingly contradictory, by finding out her emotional flaw and milking it. Alright, here's the deal, and it's essential you get this. Knowledge can be a double-edged sword. You can use it for good or bad. You could use it to harm a woman, or you could use it to make your woman happy. But, let me tell you something. This knowledge is neutral by itself. However, there's a catch. If you want to learn from me, you've got to promise not to use it to hurt women. So, let's make sure we're on the same page here. Only continue if you're committed to doing good, not bad. If you can't promise that, it's better to stop now before someone gets hurt. Now, if you're willing to make that promise, here's what I need you to do. Type yes in the comments section below. This small gesture will show me you're doing this for the right reasons. So, go ahead and type yes in the comments below, and I'll be here waiting. Done? Excellent. Let's go. About a month ago, I flew to see Derek Rake at Shogun Method HQ. I asked him, some say Shogun Method manipulates women by exploiting their emotions. What's your take on that? Derek burst into laughter. He replied, well, Fredo, do you honestly believe women don't manipulate men? I grinned. He continued, here's the truth, my friend. We all manipulate others to some extent. It's a natural part of being human, and there's nothing inherently wrong with it. People manipulate each other's flaws all the time, and if you haven't noticed, you're in a fantasy world. Curious, I followed up and asked him, so, Derek, what's a woman's biggest emotional flaw? Derek's answer was straightforward and clear. A woman's biggest emotional flaw is her unlimited need to feel desired. Listen up, because every shogun knows this about women. It's one of the first revelations in Shogun Method, and it's a game changer. It doesn't matter whether she likes you, wants to date you, or wants to sleep with you. What matters to a woman is something deeper. She craves to be desired by you, in a way that ignites her soul. When you desire her, what happens? She holds the power to decide whether to accept or reject you, and that empowers her as a woman. But when you don't want her, her world crumbles. She loses the power to make that choice and exercise her feminine imperative, and it hurts her. So, Fredo, here's the bottom line. A woman craves to be desired. It's a fundamental need for her. Being desired is an essential aspect of her identity as a woman. In fact, an undesirable woman is, in a way, losing a part of her feminine nature. So, it makes complete sense that a woman's happiness depends on being desired by a man. I know that's a long answer to a simple question, but if I'm going to summarize everything, this is how. What's a woman's biggest emotional flaw? It's her hunger for a man's desire. As soon as Derek finished speaking, it was as if a lightning bolt of inspiration had hit me. I said, Derek, that's why precondition number 2 is so important, because once you show a woman you desire her, you hand over your power to her. Derek smiled. Exactly right, Fredo. That's why it's a strict rule for shoguns to obey. Precondition number 2 in Shogun Method is inviolable and cannot be compromised. Because, remember, your woman gets her feminine power from you, and guess what? You can choose not to give it to her. And here's the thing about Derek Rake and Shogun Method. People hate him for what he says, but he also earns immense respect because he speaks the truth. And the truth is this. Most women get their sense of worth by how much male attention they attract. Stop giving a woman the attention she craves, and you'll immediately become special. That's how you can exploit her biggest emotional flaw. And when you do that, something weird happens. She'll work even harder to catch your attention. Believe me, this works exactly what I describe. The female mind is 100% predictable. Women will start chasing you for your attention and desire, and it's fucking funny. Now, here's the thing. Even an ugly woman doesn't want to feel unwanted. She can be fat, hairy, and stinky, and still want men to desire her. And this desire is her biggest emotional flaw, her Achilles heel. Okay, let's say you ignore a woman and she gets mighty thirsty and desperate. So, what do? Obviously, you can't ignore her forever, right? At some point, you've got to talk to her. So, what do? The answer is this. Drip feed your attention to her. Give some today and take it all away tomorrow. Be attentive and then ignore her. Shower her with attention and then go completely cold. It's all about being unpredictable. In Shogun Method, we call this fractionation. It's a hypnotic tactic that takes a woman through a cycle of emotions to gain control over her. Critics of Shogun Method calls fractionation mindfuckery, and guess what? That's exactly what it is. Milking a woman's biggest emotional flaw is, in fact, fucking with her mind. I mean, who are we kidding? Now, at this point, as a responsible shogun, I gotta warn ya. Some guys misuse their knowledge of Shogun Method. Rogue shoguns sometimes go on a rampage and leave a trail of hurt women, and this pisses Derek off. Because, guess what? Fractionation is no fucking joke. Emotional damage can be worse than physical hurt because it takes longer to heal. In fact, some women never fully recover, especially when things get pushed too far. So, here's the most important thing I'm going to tell you. If you decide to learn fractionation, promise me you'll never let the power go to your head. Stay responsible and respectful. Use Shogun Method for good, not for evil. So, only if you're willing to make that promise. Head over now to fractionation.org. There, take the important first step to sign up for the free online masterclass. If Derek approves your application, you'll get an invitation emailed to you. So, use your best email for this. Go ahead and take the next step. Click the link in the video description or go straight to this site, fractionation.org.